We have a perfect day for football, and the roof is open, in fact, here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Carry now for Nick Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he stopped immediately there. Chubb, the ball carrier.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And this throw will be intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that. Got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Browns 0.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was
not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On play action. Now Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Breeze. They set up the screen to Chubb, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. So, yard punt with a 14-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That's out to the left flat and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now we give to Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down, it's Taylor.
47-yard line.
Past the 20. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 10-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
1st down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And they'll go jet sweep here with Dorsett. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they get...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Handoff comes to Chubb. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They toss it left side to Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Eason. And able to find Dorsett. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
That's good.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
2nd and 10.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun is Eason. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
5-yard line.
A give. This is Chubb. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Green's first catch of the game. Good for a first down.
A gain of 19.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And that is incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Let's go, D. 56. Mike, 56 right there.
To throw on 3rd down. Eason looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Trey Burton, 52 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Colts 21, Browns nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun now for Breeze. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Green. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts
5-yard pickup
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on third down, Breeze. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well.
First down.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And it's 3rd.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Flushed out right. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
He was brought down.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Eason. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehrig.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Joey Sly.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them after they built that lead at intermission. They've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down.
4 yards.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Operating from the gun, Eason. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards, a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
On first down, Jacob Eason. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Taylor.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to Taylor on first down. And some space here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds.
So far, so good for him. They begin this drive with Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Breeze now to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
An opening for Chubb on first down as he dashes forward for about 7. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
2nd and 3.
Flush to his right.
Yard line.
That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Chubb running right, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up
from the 35 on 2nd down. Breeze. He's got a man again. That's caught. Left sideline. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of
this drive. It's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action with Eason. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 7. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Breeze on the bootleg. And he'll find Hall. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
And 8 yards.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That catch good for only a couple.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though.
And 8 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action, Breeze. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, fires this one downfield for Chubb. And Breeze is intercepted for the third time.
Monte Nicholson picks it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. Confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On the tackle.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
From the gun on third down, Eason. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
At the 20-yard line.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Quincy Williams.
The tackle by Quincy Williams.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Eason. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Colts add on to their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
To kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
First down, Browns.
On first down, Breeze. They set up the screen to Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Again, it's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the